Good morning, students. Today we are going to do illustration 10. So here it is given clearly. Trading and profit and loss account trial balance is given. Okay, so you have to prepare trading, profit and loss account and balance sheet. Look at the adjustments. Yes. Closing stock. Good morning, students. Manjeet, Snehil, Divya Jyoti, Shakti, Khushi, Abhishek. Okay, good morning, all of you. So now here this particular sum which we are doing, this is with GST. Okay, so this is the trial balance, you know very nicely the trial balance, and adjustments are given. Okay, closing stock is given at two values, so you know market value or realizable value, whichever is lower we are going to take that. Okay, so here it is 25,000 and this one is 32,000, so obviously we are going to take 25,000 whichever is lower. Okay, now goods worth rupees 2,000 were distributed as free samples. So yesterday only we have done, so it will be advertisement to purchase account. Okay, and goods worth rupees 1,500 were used for personal purpose for the so this is as drawings. Okay, and these both goods will be paying CGST and SGST at the rate 9%. You have to depreciate motor car by 15%, and trade expense includes insurance premium. How much? 2,400, which is paid for the year 30th June. So 30th June means what? April, May, June, 3 months insurance premium is being paid over here. Okay, so let's go to the sum quickly. Okay, trading account, now you know all the manufacturing direct expenses are written in the trading account, isn't it? So first we start the sum with what? 2 opening stock 15,000. Okay, next it will be 2 purchases. 2 purchases it is given. From purchase you are going to subtract return outward. Return outward, when you subtract, then you are going to subtract free samples. Free samples, here it is given goods worth rupees 2,000 were given as free samples. So 2,000 you are going to deduct. Okay, this, and how much drawings you have done? 1,500. 1,500 goods worth rupees 1,500 were used for personal purpose. So that drawings in goods also you are going to subtract. So 3 things you are subtracting from purchase. Remember children, 3 things. What are these 3 things? Return outward is purchase return. This you know. Free samples we are deducting. Okay. And drawings in goods 1,500. This all after deducting we are getting the amount 82,700. Okay. Similarly, in the credit side, you know, from sales, obviously we deduct sales return. Okay, sales return when we have deducted, and closing stock we will write by closing stock. See, closing stock is written at what amount? See children, it is written at 25,000. What is 25,000? 25,000 is the market value. Okay, and realizable value is 32,000, which is much more bigger. Okay, so we will not consider that particular amount. Just a moment. Okay, so you have seen that we have valued already closing stock. Next, what you are going to do? You know, freight. Freight is there, one more items. Freight is there, and carriage inward. Okay, carriage in is carriage inward. So this is there. Okay, let's turn the page. So all the items are covered. Okay, so you are getting a gross profit of how much? 42,500. 42,500. Many people are entering the classes, all are saying good morning and then leaving the classes. Only those who are attending the classes, please write present ma'am. Those who are entering the classes now, write present ma'am. By gross profit, you think you enter the class and you get the attendance. This is not the matter. Those who are attending the classes. Okay, Akbar is there. By gross profit written. Okay, so carriage out. What is carriage out? Ritesh and Debolina. Okay, Shakti, Rekha. Okay, Akbar, Rekha, Shakti, Debolina, Ritesh and Snehil. Okay, good. So children, see, once you have written gross profit, okay, you have got the calculated the gross profit CD, then you are going to write in the credit side gross profit BD. Okay, next. Okay, Manjeet is also there. Then you do what? Carriage out. Carriage out is carriage outward, similar to carriage outward. Then you will do trade expenses. What is trade expense? In trade expense we saw prepaid insurance. Okay, it is there. Look at the thing. Here what is given in trade expense? 2,400. 2,400 included in trade expenses is insurance premium. Okay, so now see, less prepaid insurance. What is that? For 3 months, when you calculate, you are going to do what? You are dividing 24,000 into 1 by 4. That is up till 30th June. Okay, pay attention here, children. Prepaid insurance is not 2,400. It will be up to 30th June. Okay, so 30th June means what? 30th June means April, May, June, 3 months. So 24,000 into 1 by 4 when you do, then you are getting 600. Okay, so trade expenses less prepaid you will subtract. Okay, then you will do 2 special rebates. Okay, 2 lighting. Okay, interest on Suresh's loan. With that you are going to add outstanding interest on loan is added. Okay, so it becomes how much? 1,200. Then in advertisement free samples, 2 amount are there. Adding that we are getting 2,360. Okay, motor car expenses is 6,300. Okay, and depreciation we are going to calculate. Depreciation on motor car. How much is the motor car? Look at the motor car. Motor car amount. Can you see motor car? Yes, motor car is 40,000. 40,000. In that, if you have to calculate depreciation 15%. So 15 by 100 of how much? 15 by 100 of motor car is 40,000. So 15 fours are 60. So your motor car is 6,000. Okay. So all these things we have calculated, and this side it is by special rebates received is how much? 1,200, and rent received is 1,000. So these 3 figures, gross profit, okay, special rebates and rent, when you add, then you are getting the amount 44,700. From 44,700, when you subtract all these debit items, then you get the net profit. How much it is? 12,540. Okay, so 12,540 is what? Net profit. Now look at the balance sheet. The balance sheet is little different. Okay, there is lot of work in the balance sheet. If you get a sum like this in your examination, you must pay attention. Okay, balance sheet is very important. First, you know that in balance sheet, loan is a liability, loan is coming. Okay, so write loan over here 10,000. Then we have seen that outstanding interest, we have seen how much it is. Interest on loan 900 and 300. Okay, so 300 is the outstanding interest on loan. So we are going to add that 300. Okay, sundry creditors, obviously it's a liability, it will come here. Now look at this capital. With the capital, you know, we are adding net profit every time and we subtract drawings. But here you have life insurance premium. So 3 things are deducted from capital, you know, life insurance premium, then drawings. Can anybody say the third item which is deducted from life capital? Can anybody say? 3 things are deducted that they are repeated in the class. Life insurance premium is one. Okay, drawings is another thing. What is the third thing which is deducted from capital? Less it is drawings in goods. How much it is? 1770. Okay, so all you have done deducted. Now it has, after deducting, you are getting 89,000. No, Shakti, my question is not net profit. I am asking from net profit, what are the 3 items which are deducted? 2 items are shown over here. One is life insurance premium, another one is drawings. What is the third thing which is deducted from net profit? Nobody knows the answer. Very, very poor, very poor. You are not studying. So now see output CGST. With that you are going to do, it is 10,000, and with that you are going to subtract input CGST. So how we are calculating this? You have done the chapter GST. Okay, so in that chapter GST we are going to see here. Okay, now look at this. Advertisement free samples, purchase is how much? 2,000. Okay, Now GST, how much you have calculated? What is the amount of GST? Look at the sum. GST is given 9%. So 9% when you calculate, okay? So 9% when you have calculated, 9 to the 18, so 180 and 180. So CGST and SGST is 180 and 180, add 360. So 2360 is free samples, okay, with GST. Adjustment of GST is being shown. Next, how you are doing? See, in drawings, purchase is 1500, okay? With that again 9% when you are doing, it is 135. Again 9% when you are doing 135. So 135, 135 it is, when you are adding, it is 35, 35, 70, 270. 270 and 500 is 1770. Okay, so this is the amount. Now how we are going to calculate this? You have done in the chapter GST from 6000. What is the amount of 6000? From 6000 you are deducting 180 and you are deducting this input CGST and SGST in both places, okay? So you are getting 5685. So 5685, this is the working note which you are getting over here, which you will put over here. See, input CGST, how you are adjusting from 10,000, it is 5685, okay? Similarly, in case of output SGST also, you are adjusting 5685. So you are getting 4315. This sum is very important because it has got both GST also and many new calculations also, okay? Now bank balance, it is given to you. Sundry debtors, it is given. Closing stock, you know. Prepaid insurance, we have just calculated, it is 600. It is an asset, so we will put that. In furniture, there is no depreciation, so you are putting that amount, okay? Next it comes motor car, okay? So motor card, and what is the amount of depreciation? 15%. So 15 by 100 or 40,000 is 6,000. So depreciation you subtract, so you are getting 34,000, and plant and machinery is 5,000, okay? So obviously when you add both sides, your balance sheet generally balances, okay? Now one thing I must tell you here, see how many new items we have done here. You have done the treatment of free samples over here. Treatment of free samples, where have you done? One you have done over here, okay? Less you have from purchase you have deducted, and the next thing you have shown in the balance sheet. Similarly, goods worth rupees 1500. This is drawings. You have subtracted over here and you have done the other treatment in the balance sheet, okay? With this both you have done the treatment of GST. GST is also very new in this particular sum, okay? Okay, closing stock, you know very well that it will be taken at market value or realizable value, whichever is lower. So 32,000 and 25,000. In this, lower value is 25,000. So once we are keeping it here, where in the trading account, and another one will be in the balance sheet in the asset side. Depreciation in motor car, 2 times we are representing. One we are doing it where? In the PL account. 2 depreciation on motor car we are doing over here, and the another one depreciation when we are writing from motor car, we are subtracting that, okay? And what is the last adjustment, children? What is the last adjustment? The last adjustment is trade expenses, okay? This is very important. See, here I want to show you. See, the amount is 2400. Don't deduct 2400. This 2400 is for the full year, remember, okay? It is told that in the trade expenses, insurance premium is included, okay, and it is paid for the entire year, for whole year, but it is ending on which date? 30th June. So what is 30th June? We start the year from 1st April. So April, May and 30th June means whole of June, 3 months. So it will be either you can do 3 by 12 or 3 by 12. If you make short, it will be 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 of 2,400. That means for 3 months, insurance premium is prepaid, okay? The month, 1 year's insurance, try to understand, 1 year's insurance is given, but the year is ending on 30th June 2018. So that means how many months advance has been given? 3 months advance, April, May, June, 3 months advance has been given, which we are deducting. Okay, so 2400 into 1 by 4 is 600. So this insurance premium, where what you are doing, less prepaid insurance 600, so this comes to 14,800, and prepaid insurance is an asset, so it will be shown where? It will be shown in the asset side of the balance sheet, 600. So I hope I am clear, children. So both side your balance sheet has balanced, okay, and see the adjustment of the CGST and SGST. Are you following CGST and SGST how we have done? Once more I am repeating. See, advertisement, free samples, okay. Advertisement, see what is the amount. Advertisement is 2000 free samples, okay, and goods worth rupees. This one is 1500, okay. And what is the CGST and SGST? It is 9%. Now come to the sum. See, so purchase is how much? 2000 I said. 9% we are doing what? 9% is CGST and SGST. So 9% will be 180, 9 by 100 of 2000, 180, and input SGST also will be the same amount, 180. Okay. So when you do 180 and 180, okay, done, then you are getting 360. So 2360 is the advertisement samples, free samples, it is 2360. Okay. Next thing what you are doing over here. Similarly with the goods, drawings is how much we saw? 1500. On 1500 when you charge 9%, so it will be 135. 9%, 9 by 100, 100, 0 cancel, 15 into 9 is 135. So 135 over here, input CGST, and same thing is output also, input SGST and CGST, 135 and 135, okay. So when you add, it is coming to 270. Now 270 and 500 is 1770. Done. Now see what is happening. So GST, how you are adjusting? From 6000 you are deducting this 180 that we have calculated before, and this 135 we have calculated now. When you are subtracting these two amounts, you are getting 5685. Okay. So where you are putting this 5685? Okay. Why we are doing 6000? See here. 6000 is input CGST and input SGST, 6000. From there, we are adjusting the input. Okay. So that is why we have taken 6000. Okay. Next, see, output SGST is 10,000. Okay. Output is 10,000 and input is 6000. And after doing all adjustments, input is 6000, and after doing all adjustments, we are getting 5685. So 5685 we are going to deduct from both output CGST also, from output SGST also. Then we are getting 4315. 4315. Okay. So I hope I am clear, children, how we have done the calculation of GST. Now it is clear to all of you. Okay. So no, I did not get the answer. I did not get the answer. With capital we are adding net profit. Okay. So we are subtracting life insurance premium, drawings. Do you remember? You have forgotten, children. You are forgetting too fast. So I have to show you. See, look at this. From capital we are adding net profit, we subtract drawings and life insurance premium, and the last thing which I was asking was income tax. Income tax is also, yes, now everybody will say yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, but I did not get the answer. I did not get the answer. When I asked, nobody wrote income tax. Okay. So these are the things you must remember. Okay. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have understood today's sum. All the best. Study for your exam. Okay. Study for your exam in January. In January, we are going to take your final exam, and it's going to be an what? Offline. Okay. It will not be online exam. You have to come to school, 3 hours paper you will give, and then you will be promoted to class 12. Okay. So prepare yourself. All the best for your exam. Okay. And whatever problems and doubts, inquiries you have, you can ask me. Okay. I am available for you. Okay. Then we are ending today's class. Thank you, children. Thank you for watching. Okay.